Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and finish up the grind for our boy Bardock. Bardock is the next member of the free-to-play Team Bardock members that we can get. This Bardock is for Thursday. Obviously, he's not nearly as good as LR Bardock or the new Dokkan Fest Bardock. At the very least, this STR Bardock does not compete with the new Dokkan Fest AGL Bardock on his team, on the Team Bardock team, because what they decided to do with Dokkan is not have any Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan 3 Bardocks. You know, basically anything after the original Dragon Ball Z special is just not on there, right? So no Masked Saiyan, again, no Super Saiyan Bardock. Now, honestly, I do sort of feel like the Bardock from the chilled like special probably could have gotten on there. I do think so, because like that is like directly like Bardock like being blown away by Frieza, and then he like ends up and like he's fighting chilled. So like it's the same Bardock, right? Like I know it is too for like Masked Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 and all that stuff, but like that's a little bit further down the line, right? Like the chilled stuff is like Bardock gets hit by Frieza, and then he's just instantly, like, you know, fighting chilled and going Super Saiyan and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I feel like they could have put the Super Saiyan Bardocks on Team Bardock, because I believe Legends actually does have Super Saiyan Bardock on the Team Bardock category. By the way, if you encounter the Great Ape, I believe what the Great Ape does is it gives you a guaranteed drop, I believe. So it's not really a big deal, because like the drop rates are very good for this, right? What exactly? Yeah, I think the Great Ape, Great Ape is just a guaranteed drop. But like, so of the 2 days grinding Fasha and Bardock, I've noticed maybe 3 or 4 runs, like after over 50 runs, where I have not gotten a drop. The drops seem very, very good. I mean, really, it only takes around 25-ish runs to get this done, or 20, like between 20 to 25, I would say, because, you know, once you get all the medals, usually you're pretty much done with the hidden potential system, as well as like everything else, right? So okay, I just want to go through the stage one time, right? I do like to record sort of gameplay of all the new stages and stuff like that. Oh yeah, whoops, I did it right here. Here, we'll go crits. I'm gonna go full crits for this Bardock. You know, because he's mainly just designed to hit hard. That's what this Bardock is trying to do. You know, he gets 18% attack per key sphere, and then he seals as well. Again, I do, as of right now, expect these free-to-play Bardock units to get EZAs, maybe as soon as next week, so keep that in mind. I would make sure to get all these guys done, and it is so interesting to me because they're solid. Like, a lot of them are real solid right now. If they really get EZAs, they're going to be real strong contenders, because, like, some of these units, like this Bardock or Fasha, like, you know, if they were just a little bit better, they could be options for Extreme Super Battle Road, which would be really interesting. But, alright, so we Rainbowed Bardock, we Dokkan Awakened him. Now let's go ahead and take him into an event. Alright guys, so we are on the Pure Saiyan team with our boy Bardock. Now, again, Bardock is going to be very interesting, especially if they are going to give us a EZA for these guys, because this Bardock right now is built, like, he's okay, because he seals super attack on his super. He gets 18% attack per key sphere obtained, which I feel like is very good for a free-to-play unit, and his attack is actually pretty good for a free-to-play unit as well. After he gets his EZA, it could be very solid. Like, he's on the higher end of what free-to-play units usually have. You know, free-to-play units usually aren't above 12k, just like normal free-to-play units you get from events, unless they're like an LR or EZA or something like that. Like, I think Raditz, the Int Raditz, is one of the highest ones, and he's got like 11,800 or 900 or 700 or something like that. So this Bardock is solid. He doesn't have any defense, though, but he does reduce damage received by 10% per Team Bardock category ally on the team. Now, as of right now, I believe we have 3. We have Bardock, Fasha, and then we have the Great Ape Tora. So, of course, Bardock is going to look better and better as we get, you know, more Team Bardock category allies on the team, or if we're running the actual Team Bardock category, right? So, keep that in mind. You know, I suppose you could run sort of any, like, one of these Bardock members as, like, a leader, and then just do a Team Bardock team, even though, you know, their leader skills for low-class warrior doesn't really matter so much, right? But if this guy would get an EZA, all they have to do is just give him, like, 10% defense per key sphere obtained or something like that, along with the 18%. That's it. Boom. He's good. He's really good at that point. For a free-to-play unit, oh yeah. Now, of course, the way it's going to work is that, like, all of these units, right, like Bardock, they all are designed to work incredibly well together, right? So, like, Fasha, with Bardock on the team, creates rainbow key spheres. So, boom, that's going to help us, you know, have more orbs for Bardock. Now, the other thing, too, Global does not yet have him, but Super Saiyan Kabe, the 50% STR support type unit, is a godly unit for this Bardock. Any Super Saiyan on Super STR just gets so ridiculous thanks to Kabe. Like, if we look at it, right, Kabe has Saiyan Pride, Prepared for Battle, Shattering Limit, and I believe Saiyan Warrior Race. I think he has all of those, like, all links that this STR Bardock has. Like, Kabe is just a dream to run with so many. No, okay, Kabe doesn't have Saiyan Warrior Race. Okay, I would have actually thought he had that. Let me pull Kabe up real quick just to look at his links again. But, like, he's going to be creating orbs for Bardock. Again, he's giving him a bunch of ki. He gives him 50% attack and defense. Yeah, he has, let me see. Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Shattering the Limit, and Prepared for Battle are the links he has. So the only unfortunate thing is that this Bardock is not a Super Saiyan, right? So he's not actually getting, whatchamacallit, the Super Saiyan link. You know, the most common link in the game that, like, every single, like, top tier unit pretty much has got, right? Like, all these Super Saiyans. That's one of the only things that holds UI Goku back just a little bit from, like, his super effectiveness, is that, you know, UI Goku does not have the Super Saiyan link because he's not Super Saiyan, right? So, like, that'll hurt a little bit sometimes, but, you know, usually he makes up for it because he has both Prepared for Battle and Over in a Flash. I still cannot wait for LR UI Goku. Oh, man. Like, outside of Heroes, LR UI Goku is definitely, like, one of my most highly anticipated cards. Okay, so, this is actually annoying. We're not going to be able to get all the links I wanted, because I would like to put, like, Kabe in, like, slot 1 right here, but that's not going to work, because he's going to obliterate that Bardock. And Fasha, you know, I think the only link that Bardock is getting from Fasha is Saiyan Warrior Race, which is only the plus 700 link, so it's not really that big of a deal. Also, there's too many rainbow orbs on the field for this, so we're not able to get as high of an attack stat as we realistically could. So it might actually just be better when Fasha is not around anyway, right? Because she created too many rainbow orbs right there, and we didn't really get Kabe to create a ton of STR. So there we are, above 1 million with Kabe on rotation, and of course, Bardock could get way higher as we get more orbs, right? Like, again, Bardock is very solid. Like, he's a very, very solid free-to-play unit. I mean, it's a bit interesting how many Bardocks we have now. Like, there's so many base form Bardocks. Like, you know, it's one of those things where we go for, like, one day it's like, yeah, you know, Bardock, you know, we definitely could use more Bardocks and stuff like that. And now it's like, oh, actually, we're completely stocked up on Bardock. We don't need any more Bardocks for a little while. Well, I mean, I don't mind any of the Heroes versions of Bardock, right? Like, give us a new Super Saiyan 2 Bardock or a new Super Saiyan Bardock, stuff like that would be fine. We'll see. I'm still really, really holding out hope that we are going to see, the EZA for the 2 Super Saiyan Bardocks, the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock and Masked Saiyan. I mean, that would just be such a buff to, like, pure Saiyans, Goku family, like, those teams. Well, okay, wait, what did I just say? Oh, no. But, like, it would be very good for Bardock on those teams, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go right here. This is the turn we want. So now we have our boy Bardock. He's going to be able to get a nice amount of orbs. We have Tora on rotation, and we have Kabe. So this is going to be a super, super good attack stat for our boy Bardock here. I put Tora in that first slot to have him take a little bit of damage, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter. This Bardock, by the way, is on 4 category teams, right? Like, I think Shugesh, Borgos, and Tora are on 3 category teams. They're on Pure Saiyan, Low Class Warrior, and Team Bardock. Fasha has Peppy Gals, and then Bardock, of course, has the Goku family. By the way, neither Legends or Dokkan has been perfect with the tags / categories, by the way. Because, oh, I wish Tora was in the last slot, actually. Because in Legends, rather than Goku... Okay, so it's so stupid. They made it Vegeta family, right? That's the tag name for Vegeta's side, just like Dokkan. But, unfortunately, what they did is they called it the Sun family in Legends. So what that means is it starts with Grandpa Gohan. So Bardock is not on that tag in Legends, which is so stupid. So like Bardock is just like left off. Like it's dumb. Like again, Legends and Dokkan both have stupid stuff with their tags sometimes. Although Legends did fix that the LF Blue Vegeta not being on the future tag. So like Dokkan, hey, come on, Dokkan. There's a lot of stuff we could fix over here as well. Okay, so we'll probably get this last attack set right here, and then I think we will finish up. Not really a tremendous amount of orbs that we're going to be able to get on this turn. That's okay. I mean, we saw what this Bardock looks like, right? Bardock he's very solid. You know, when you're using all of the Team Bardock members together, they're all going to look really good. Plus, you'll have that LR Team Bardock on the team who's going to be giving everyone 60% attack. It's attack and defense, right? So, like, that's going to be very, very impressive. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen when they get, like, some sort of Super Battle Road stage, the Team Bardock category. But, man, I'll tell y'all what, I would really love if the Ginyu Force would get EZAs. Like, if they're really going to give EZAs to these Bardock team members, we also need EZAs for the Ginyu Force. Because right now, the Ginyu Force, it's not, like, possible, like, to no item that stage, I don't think, the Ginyu Force category stage. So, you know, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll just go move to the breakdown now. We saw our boy Bardock. You know, he has damage reduction. He has attack per key sphere. The damage reduction is solid, but since his defense is very low, he is going to function like AGL Zamasu, where he's not going to be able to tank as well as you'd like if you do not have... I'm curious how much we'll heal up right here, by the way. But he's not going to tank as much as you would like if you do not have, whatchamacallit, defensive support on rotation with him to give him extra defense. Like, that's why, like, Tech Merge Zamasu, Supremo 5 time, units like that, Goasu and Zamasu, make it so that AGL Zamasu becomes such a great defensive unit. So, you know, you're going to, like, with this Bardock, you know, you would want extra defensive support for him, which I believe Tora would fulfill that role of the free-to-play units. So that is good. Alright, so this is Battle-Hardened Hero Bardock. His leader skill is Low Class Warrior Category Key 2 and 50% of stats. Again, the suspicion that these guys are about to EZA is the leader skill. Anytime we've seen that previously where it's 2 key and 50% of stats, those units have all EZA, right? Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr., STR Gogeta, Second Form Frieza, I believe AGL Piccolo, all of those units, all EZA. So these guys, I don't know if they're going to EZA next week or if they'll EZA in a month or 2 months or something like that, but I do think they are going to get their EZA sometime in the near future, hopefully next week, right? I could see an EZA area for these free-to-play units and then a traditional EZA for maybe like Mass Saiyan or something like that. I think that would, if that happens, the celebration is far better than people are giving it credit for, I would think. Bardock's super attack is the Tyrant Lancer, which does supreme damage and seals super attack, which is good. His passive skill, Fierce Charge, is 18% attack per key sphere obtained, which is good. I mean, that's the same number that LR Gohan gets, Super Saiyan 2 LR Gohan, so that's not bad. Then he reduces damage received by 10% per Team Bardock category ally on the team, up to a maximum of 50%. So again, all he needs, really, 5% defense per key orb, 10% defense per key orb. You can keep his attack the same or bump it maybe like 20, and like this Bardock becomes super good. It's all they've got to do for an EZA for him. His links are Team Bardock, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Pride, the Saiyan Lineage, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Now, in particular, on the Pure Saiyan team, I noticed that this guy has Saiyan Pride, which is a common attack link for Vegeta units, and he's got Experienced Fighters, a common attack link for Goku units. So Bardock will work incredibly well on the Pure Saiyan team if you're a free-to-play unit or a free-to-play player or something like that. Again, like, them giving out free-to-play units like this, like, I know a lot of people are, oh, the Saiyan Day celebration isn't that great. It's like, kind of yes, but kind of at the same time, like, stop. Because, like, these 5 free-to-play Bardock units, even if they don't EZA, are already very solid. Like, these are, 5 free rainbows that everyone just gets very easily. Then there's the LR Team Bardock, who's pretty good as well. We can only get 2 copies of them right now, but still, like, that's solid, right? So, like, I don't subscribe to the fact that the Saiyan Day celebration sucks. I just think people's expectations were too high. Saiyan Day has never been, like, you know, download celebration, anniversary, stuff like that. It's not on that level for sure. Bardock's 12 team multiplier is 140%. And then he is on, again, 4 category teams here. So, of course, he's on the Team Bardock category, which, you know, is basically just any Bardock, Fasha, Tora, Borgos, or Shugesh from the Bardock special, really. So no Super Saiyan versions or anything like that. I mean, it is fine. This category would be, like, really solid if just the Grade 8 Bardocks, like, or the Grade 8, like, Team Bardock units got easy Ace. That would be very helpful. So maybe that would be nice. I'd love that. He's also over here in the low-class warrior category, which has gotten so many buffs during this celebration, which that alone has me smiling about this celebration. The buffs that they gave for the low-class warrior team, I really like because it really needed it. Then down here, we have the Pure Saiyan team that he's on, which, you know, I mean, every single update, they get 50 great units. It's just how it is. You know, LR God Goku came out, LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku came out, Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, these free-to-play units, then the dual Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta, then Kabe. Like, it's just like over and over crazy Pure Saiyan units, just non-stop. And then finally, Bardock is, of course, on the Goku family team. Very unfortunate, again, as I mentioned, that Legends does not have their tag name as Goku family and instead has it as Sun family, which ends up shafting Bardock out of that tag stupidly, right? I don't know, maybe that it was balancing issues that they were thinking of for Legends, because that Super Saiyan Bardock would have been too OP on the Goku family tag or something like that. I don't know. I got no idea. But, yeah, so there we go. I don't know. That's the W Dokkan has over Legends, but then again, Legends has got Vegito and Gogeta, and they also have Super 17 and Fusion Android 13 in the Fusion category as well. That's the thing, right? So, like, Vegito, Gogeta, and Kefla need to be added to Pure Saiyans, but Super 17, bare minimum, needs to be added to the Fusion category. And honestly, I like the idea of Fusion Android 13 added to the Fusion category as well. Like, hello, Dokkan, the Fusion category is so tiny and so small, you probably wouldn't run Super 17 or Fusion 13 on there, but options are not a bad thing. So Dokkan does need to do that as well. Super 17 definitely should be on Fusion. So let me know what you guys think of this STR Bardock. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.